worked for them in Columbia. They were having some struggles, and they went with the two bigs in Kennedy Brown and Camilla Emsbo, the transfer for Yale, and it got them really back in the game and got them a commanding lead.
So Emsbo gets the start. Duke winning the opening tip.
Davidson's got some good size, but maybe not the same physique as a player like Kennedy Brown.
Kennedy Brown with a good extra pass, finding Reigan Richardson. Richardson could not miss in the opening game of the season for the Duke Blue Devils. As you see the starters for Davidson, Deegan, Haynes, Morgan, Pryor, and Sutphin. And a long distance shot right there from Sutphin. It's 3-2.
That's a good sign for the Davidson Wildcats getting out of the gate. They run a offense, a motion offense. It's 5 out, everybody moves. They shoot and pass. Duke defense is going to have to be able to be on their A game tonight.
It's going to be Brown, Emsbo, Richardson, Mayer, and Jackson, the starting lineup. The first change this season in the starting lineup for Kara Lawson, who made that routine last year. So not a big shock that she's mixing it up pretty early.
Yeah, and it's very clear she's trying to get that ball in down low. Use their height and their size and their stature advantage against the Wildcats.
Richardson. Good pass, Brown. That's easy.
That's a great execution on the screen and roll, and poor defense by the Wildcats.
It's the 7th assist of the season already for Brown. Shot from Davidson, all air, and it'll come back to Duke.
Switching that high screen, switching on to Kennedy Brown. A little bit of a mismatch down low right now as she's being guarded by Izzy Morgan, who's only 5'10". There's the drive to the basket by Ashlyn Jackson.
Jackson, soft touch with the left. 3-point lead for Duke.
Duke with a little switching of their own on the high screen. Davidson trying to get it down low against Mayer. Nice basket drive by Susie Rose Deegan. They call her Rosie. Another Australian, the redshirt senior, 5th year for Davidson.
She's from Perth, Australia. Mayer has her shot blocked at the bucket. Davidson going the other way.
Both teams like the transition game. It'll be interesting to see tonight who can control tempo. The little floater just doesn't go in, but the offensive rebound, which was a problem for Duke. And there's Rosie Deegan from downtown for 3.
It was Donovan picking up Mayer pretty much full court.
You see the continuous switching by Davidson out of that horn set, but an offensive board by Duke. Davidson's going to have to figure out a way to limit Duke on the offensive glass, stay between them and the rim. That was a big focus for Coach Fulks coming into this game.
There's Thomas defensively. Thomas missed that 8-footer. Driving to the basket, up and in. A perfect finish there by Rosie Deegan. Kanawa is also out there for Coach Kara Lawson, and that just went right off. It's a sneaker of Jackson.
Duke's a young team this season. 7 freshmen and sophomores. Number 6 freshman class in the country. 4 freshmen. You can see more pressure causing that deflection.
Got one extra step there. They say no. They're leaner, up and in, and you can feel the emotion right there as Maddie Plank, the transfer from Princeton, with an and one.
She knows how to win. And you see this great drive, just banking it off the glass, drawing the foul.
Duke has not scored a bucket in the last 4 minutes and 53 seconds. The and one is complete.
Izzy Morgan's 5'10", Rosie Deegan's 5'10", Maddie Plank's 5'11", Charlie Dunn 6'2".
Mayer, they needed that.
Everybody's in continuous motion. They are playmakers, not play runners. They know how to read their defense.
Kanawa with big time D, forcing the turn. Cable has come on. Brown stays in. Here's Cable. Cable with a little leaner, up and in.
Not play a lot last year, played in 4 games, averaged 6 minutes a game, but came in the other night about Coastal Carolina, knocking down a bunch of threes and getting some more minutes this season. Nice job creating some space with her dribble.
Shot clock approaching 10, forced pass. Good hustle to keep it alive.
Got her on the arm. Mayer didn't like that call. Sending Davidson to the free.
Yeah, 3 of her players winning a silver medal in the U19 World Championships in Hungary just last year. That's a big deal.
The international stage is a little bit different than Cameron.
And that is going to do it for the first quarter.
She was Atlantic 10 Rookie of the Year as a freshman and first team All-Atlantic 10 in her premier season in the United States. She's a tough, talented player.
Jackson, Kanawa drives, and it's swatted away there by Dunn.
Well, and that's Charlie Dunn, the sophomore, the transfer from Virginia Tech, another Aussie and another block for Davidson. She's got a great wingspan. She currently leads Davidson in both scoring and rebounding. Comes off the bench. Coach Folks telling us, able to learn the system, assess the game, and come in and make a big impact.
Jackson with the shot clock running out. Thomas with a big rebound. Cable, yes. Cable's got 5 already.
Offensive rebounds turn into long range. There we go, the versatility of Ellie Sutphin. I'll break the press, I'll bring it up.
Yep, no problem.
Yep. Davidson's got a lot of players that can all shoot it. Obviously, another long-range shot. They can all handle it. They can all pass it.
4-point lead. Too strong from Jackson. Rebounded by Dunn.
Charlie Dunn is just a great addition to this already talented and experienced Davidson squad. She's the 9th ranked player in the world outside the U.S. coming out of high school. Chose to get a Tech and then transferred in here last season, really giving the Wildcats a punch. And here she goes.
They produce.
Well, she's a new player in this system, and this system takes a little while to learn, so Coach Folks just gives her an opportunity to see it. But that's a turnover by Duke. You get to see Charlie right now, 3-pointer, long-range shot, beautiful touch on that. And then here she goes, working one-on-one, little pullback crossover, and knocks down the pull-up shot. And she's 6'2". She made that look easy, and only a sophomore.
You know, it's interesting, Gail Fawkes, when you asked her what's her biggest concern, she's like, I'm concerned about Duke's size and athleticism. And really, it's Davidson looking like they've got the size and athleticism. That's an athletic move right there, too.
Again, we talked about it. They played on that silver medal team in the Australian, the national championships, the world championships. Nice pass under the basket.
Already in this game, Davidson's had a 10-0 run and a 7-0 run. And they lead it by 6. Trouble underneath.
Get a call for 3 seconds.
Emsbo gets the bucket and then comes back down defensively and locks it down, forcing the turnover in the 3-second violation. Turned over, kind of forced it. And a foul from behind on Cable as Cable reaches in on Sutphin.
He led the Atlantic 10 last season in free throw percentage, shot 88.3% from the line.
Pretty much picking up the point guard full court. I mean, not heavy pressure, but it's Morgan keeping an eye on Mayer.
That's the freshman Jaden Donovan trying to barrel through on that cross lane cut. Great position by Izzy Morgan. Donovan just like pummeled her. Officials all over it.
5:35 remaining. Deegan going to go to the hoop. Blocked by Cable. She did step out of bounds, but good defense from Cable.
No, and Rosie Deegan went at her, and she did a really nice job. If you want to play for Kara Lawson, you better be able to defend. We said last year, one of the top defenses in the country, held teams to 51 points a game on average.
Another 3 and another perfect shot there from Sutphin.
You see Sutphin's ability to step out and knock it down. It's going to be key down the stretch as we see a nice drive to the rim and the foul. Just an explosive game for her.
A tough one on their hands right here. Davidson.
Nice high hedge by Kennedy Brown on that. She gets back, well defended screen.
Little slip, and that'll free up number 21, Dunn.
Wow, Charlie Dunn is impressive.
She's got 8. Sutphen's got 8. Mayer creates her own space there. That's a smooth-looking shot, Debbie.
That's another shot against Millie Pryor. That's a beautiful step back by Mayer. Duke right now creating some of their own opportunities to score.
The two bigs back out there for Duke, as Emsbo started the game with Brown. Didn't last long, but now they're back out there again, driving to the hoop. And before Emsbo can help Mayer, it's finished at the rim by Dunn.
Dunn just finds a little room on the baseline, crosses over, and finishes it at the rim. That was beautiful.
Brown starting to get a little frustrated. Emsbo takes advantage.
The Blue Devils are just getting the ball in the middle of the floor and attacking Davidson one-on-one. When you're in the middle, there's no help defense, and it's been really effective for Duke on the last 3 possessions.
You can see Coach Lawson calling for a stop here. They won't get it as they give up a 3. Morgan hits it, and Morgan's got 7.
And you cannot go under a screen against Davidson. They can all shoot the 3. Izzy Morgan got her feet set, had plenty of room to launch that one.
Brown rolls left hand. Not falling for Brown. She's 1 for 4 from the floor.
She really has the advantage down low, and Duke needs her to be effective around the rim tonight.
Davidson, 3 for their last 3, have pushed the lead back to 11, and this is the biggest lead of the game.
Davidson with some handoffs and ball screens of their own, and that's Ellie Sutphen with the beautiful kiss off the glass.
Nice response coming from Emsbo, who's got 6.
Nice job by Duke getting the ball down. Duke defense is usually just so tough, makes it really difficult for opponents, but Davidson's been having their way. Nice job by Emsbo making that shot difficult. Millie Pryor kind of got herself into a little situation there.
Pushed a little bit hard, but Jackson's going to go to the line.
She's a first-team All-Ivy League performer, scored 1,000 points in 3 years at Yale. She was injured last season, sat out, transferred into Duke for this year. Let's give them a nice extra size that they need.
Jackson and Emsbo with 6. Jackson now with 7.
Duke's been a defensive machine, but Davidson really, they share the ball so well, and they choose their shots so well. A little fake handoff. Rosie Deegan back in the scoring column. Lovely execution right there.
38-27. Davidson shooting 54%, 56% from 3. Duke, meanwhile, shooting 38%, 33% from 3. Duke off the back end of the rim. Still time here for Davidson to get a shot off. Denied there by Jackson. Jackson can get a shot off. Oh! That would have been huge. In and out.
Davidson Wildcats came in here with a lot.
Yeah, we can't remember the last time where at the half a team had more steals and more blocks. Davidson has done that as the second half is underway. Davidson back out there in the dark uniforms. Duke, of course, in their home whites.
And less turnovers than the Blue Devils. Duke's so proficient at turning teams over.
Shot clock winding down. They'll have to force a 3. And Brown can't get the rebound. She had the box out, but tremendous effort by Davidson as Pryor goes and gets it.
Millie Pryor, she's 6'2", she's a junior. She was injured last season, and she's a big piece of their chemistry and their successes. There she goes, driving it to the rim, but there's Kennedy Brown with that 6'3" frame, blocking the shot, and it sets up transition for Duke, and Mayer with the easy lay-in. And this is what Davidson did not allow Duke to do in the first half. They didn't let him get out in transition. That's a good sign for Duke.
First bucket of the second half coming to Duke after giving Davidson not 1 but 2 offensive sets. That is huge.
Well, we said Duke's a young team, and they had an opportunity to go into the locker room in half, and let's see how they respond as Rosie Deegan powers her way to the hole. Duke giving up the baseline, and she draws the foul, and she's going to the free throw line.
Yeah, you said it. Give it up the baseline. Here it goes.
A little shot fake, and she draws the contact. You can just see how strong she is. She's fired up. Puts her at 11 points on the game. Right now, the leading scorer, make it 12. Davidson perfect from the free throw line in this one.
Mayer, great pass back to Brown. Extra pass as the two bigs start the second half again. That's good defense from Brown. Took a little contact.
Starting to get back on track a little bit here, forcing a Davidson turnover, doing what they do best, getting out in transition.
Emsbo's got 8. She flashes, doesn't get it. They go to Brown. Brown.
Rosie Deegan down there defending the post.
There's Emsbo, and she's going to go to the line.
Both Brown and Emsbo out on the court at the same time.
Davidson 6 for 6. They've cut the lead to 9. And if you're Kara Lawson, you like what you've seen so far.
You went in halftime and you talked to your team about cranking up the defense and crashing the boards. Kennedy Brown has really done a nice job with the ball screens as Sutphin gets free, though. Another Blue Devil turnover, just uncharacteristic for them.
Davidson, extremely efficient. Good D from Emsbo. Stepping out for a 3 and a corner 3. Wow, just a
little screen rescreen action out of the timeout. Sutphin just unable to convert. Dean, the score of this game last year in Belk Arena at Davidson was 60-37. So we see Duke
cannot give Davidson so many second chance opportunities.
Davidson's just bringing the effort right now. They're playing hard. They're playing harder than Duke.
Air ball. Duke will take it. Cover has been Brown, so she's doing it on both ends. Good rebound underneath, up and in.
She's had a great start to the season, just really struggling tonight against this Davidson defense, but you see her athleticism and her ability to get up, and what a great rebounder and shot blocker she is.
Misses the and one, so the lead stays at 10. Deegan, a little behind the back. Good defense from Mayer. Mayer swipes at it, rips it, still loose, forced, and it'll be a shot clock violation. So off of the Davidson timeout, Duke with a chance to cut the lead to less than double figures for the first time in quite some time, as Davidson has not scored in almost 3 minutes. Richardson, good pass. Perfect pass. We'll get more of the crew later. Right now it's 47-39. Duke.
Duke's on a 6-0 run right now.
Yeah, trying to get 3 stops in a row.
Davidson's just a little out of sync. Pressure really bothering them. Late in the shot clock, possession after possession, but Deegan off the glass.
Late night bank hours. Wow. That one will hurt a little bit. 50-39. Debbie, that's just a throw it up and pray, and it went in.
Duke defense was really good, doing a great job. Rosie Deegan makes the 8th 3 of the night for Davidson for her 15th point.
A tremendous rebound from Donovan, just ripping it out of the air. Donovan plays so much bigger, but check out this last 3 from Davidson.
Shot clock's winding down, and we said she can't see out of her left eye, so she pulls the ball to the left side of her face, and look at that smile. She loves it.
Tomorrow, you'll have no idea that 3 went in that way.
Sometimes you just need a little luck.
Brown hustles over. Brown needs to go strong. Fouled, backside. Gone by rapid fire. Rebound backside again. Duke gonna run the other way. 16 seconds. Time for a good shot. Ooh, breaking some ankles and a finish right there. Tremendous work. Akanawa breaking ankles. The lead is 7. Oh, I think it was too late. Oh, they're going to check it. Are they counting that? I thought it was after the buzzer.
Coaching staff just lit into them about their defensive intensity. Duke is a defensively oriented team. Coach Kara Lawson hangs her hat on it. And Davidson, one of their last 7 shots in the third quarter. There's a deflection right there to start the fourth.
Yeah, here we go. Final quarter. Rebound. Duke going the other way. Duke is pushing it. Kanawa underneath the bucket. Blocked. That was sent right back by Pryor.
Davidson cannot let Duke to heat their transition game up.
Pryor's then fouled by Richardson.
Her dad played pro soccer in the Premier League in Australia. Great block right there.
Five blocks in the game.
Wildcats are 8 for 8 from the free throw line.
It's a 9-point lead. 9 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the game. Davidson 2-1 on the season. They only lost a 4-point loss to North Carolina. Donovan, I'm telling you, Donovan's playing like she's 6'5". A little pump fake. And then wide open. That's too easy right there as Dunn hits the 3.
It's just a beautiful cross-court pass. Charlie Dunn been quiet for a while. Davidson, is that their 10th 3 of the game? Wow.
Another turnover.
7 years she's been working to have a team of this caliber. She's had some good teams. She had some really unfortunate injuries situation last year. A little spin move by Rosie Deegan. She goes one-on-one against the smaller defender.
Richardson will go to the line and shoot 2.
They pulled away.
Sutphin with it. Under 5 minutes remaining, the lead is 10.
Big possession here for Davidson out of the timeout.
Davidson already this season with a win over Wake and a tight game against North Carolina. Duke going the other way. Akanawa. Yes. Cuts the lead to 8.
Talented freshman, 27th ranked player in the country, Lucia Kanawa from Boston, goes coast to coast for Duke. Big bucket for the freshman.
Sutphin with the handoff. Pryor takes a look. They go not one, but they almost went 2 back doors. Driving to the basket. Left hand up and in. Good finish from Morgan. Under the basket, one of our camera operators, Kanawa. Back rim, good rebound. Follows it in and 1.
7-point game. Closest Duke has been in a while. The handoff, Sutphin fakes the handoff. She's going to take it herself against Emsbo.
That's good defense by Emsbo. Oh, my. Another second chance opportunity. How many times have we said that in the second half alone?
Offensive rebounds were big in the game the other night against Columbia. They did a nice job on the glass, but this just gives another opportunity for the clock to tick a little bit.
Little runner and off the glass again.
Millie Pryor with the finish, but again, quickly down the floor. Nice rebound by Emsbo. She's had a great game, Dean.
Just 20 minutes.
And the freshmen have kind of taken this game over. Donovan and Akanawa.
We'll see. Maybe too late. Emsbo's, nope, thought she was going to get another chance, but the free throw violation was called against Duke. One of the problems now late in the game is Duke is 2 for 11 from 3, and their last game against Columbia, they didn't shoot the 3 very well either.
They were 1 for 10 against Columbia. Sutphin trying that fake handoff again. She just cannot get it to go with the left. Somebody's got to stop the ball, and just an errant pass, and that's a huge mistake right there for Duke.
Mayer is going to foul Morgan. she thought Davidson needed to do to win this game, and I feel like they've delivered on everything she said.
Big games, big collegiate games in the U.S. are not a really big deal to them. They're confident, they're strong, they're experienced, and now free throws down the stretch. That was the first one they missed on the night. We said they came in shooting 80%. 9 for 10 in this one for Davidson.
The lead is 9. Did not hit the rim.
I don't know if that's the quick force shot that you want right now if you're Duke. You need to shoot quickly, but you need a good shot.
Donovan spinning, and Donovan called for the foul.
These 2 free throws right here can start to put the nail in the coffin.
Yep, you feel it.
If Davidson can take care of the ball down the stretch.
Including Sutphin. 4 players in double figures. Sutphin with 16, one behind Deegan, who's got 17. Sutphin can tie her here. Dunn's got 13, Morgan's got 10. So 2 with 17 for the Wildcats.
Tremendous balance on this Davidson team. They're going to have a great season. They were picked 7th in the Atlantic 10. I think that was a huge mistake.
Kanawa, this little up and under and in.
Sutphin's just going to take her time here. Clock is Davidson's friend. Going to take the shot clock down a little bit. 3-possession game right now.
Sutphin. It's ripped out of there. Donovan. Donovan has been a force, and Donovan will earn the whistle.
Hey, listen, we got to find bodies and rebound!
Before they start ACC play at Clemson. You mentioned the nail in the coffin, missing 2 frees right there. 2 free throws, rather. USC upstate 86-51. First free throw off. They gave the Tar Heels all they could handle at Carmichael, losing only by 4. And they're 50.3 seconds away from beating Duke.
And this game plan has been a good one. You can see the continuous switching on the perimeter. Nice fake. We're going to get a foul. Brown has not missed a free throw this season. And we're still staying that way for Duke. And credit to Millie Pryor and Rosie Deegan and all the players on Davidson who guarded her tonight and gave her a really difficult time around the rim. And the goal here is to just keep growing and improving, and Davidson's got to get the ball in. Over the top there to Sutphin for the lay-in, and she gets fouled. You see everybody denies, and Sutphin steps up, and then she goes backdoor. It's just the overplay there, giving her a little bit of room. Ashlyn Jackson just gets beat. Sutphin knocking down another free throw.
18 points.
6 for 6 from the free throw line. And it looks like Davidson is going to walk out of here with one of the biggest wins in Coach Gail Folk's 7-year tenure. Inside to Emsbo.
Real quickly, Debbie, as she shoots this, knowing Duke's got Stanford after a rare loss. 28 seconds remaining. Davidson trying to do something they have not done in a long, long time.
You said she was ranked the 9th best international player in the 2022 class. She is a great signee for Davidson, and she and Ellie Sutphin together on the same court cause major matchup problems for defenses. Try to run that again and post up Emsbo. Nice job pushing her off the block by Charlie Dunn. You know, most people, we said they come into Cameron and we've watched these games and we've watched the jitters and we've seen, and Davidson just came in and started firing on all cylinders, came in with confidence, came in knowing they could win this game.
Dunn came into the game leading the team with 16.7 points per game. Sutphin leads all players with 19. Akanawa and Emsbo had 11 for Duke.
And I will say, between Donovan and Akanawa, the energy and the fight they brought, and just so much incredible versatility and athletic ability. Great denial again. Oh, and out of bounds.
Got to pop a 3. Nope, gonna drive to the basket. And one, same difference. Mayer.
Make sure she doesn't make the bucket. Don't give her the 3-point play. And another free throw line violation. No timeouts left for Coach Folks. Davidson's got to inbound the ball here, and Duke's going to make it difficult.
Good
Rosie
hustle.
Deegan able to get it in.
Yeah, Kanawa almost had it. Now a foul.
She said she knew she had a good team, and she wanted to test them, and they have certainly, looks like to me, Dean, passed the test with flying colors.
Incredible.
Rosie Deegan, 18 points, 4 rebounds, 38 minutes. Both she and Ellie Sutphin have played in this game. Unable to convert the last 2 free throws, though. These opportunities are going away for Davidson. Nice kick out.
3 in the corner, in and out, rebound up and in, Kanawa. But Davidson has done it. 69-62.